Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator, actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8. You won't be able to save everyone. You might not even be able to save yourself. Welcome home. Search the closet. You make your way to the closet. It seems Edwardine kept things neat and orderly, or as neat and orderly as she could, considering the decaying state of the place. You can't help but notice that these dresses look strikingly like the style Tabitha wears. You can imagine Perlan sifting through Edwardine. Old trunks of clothes, recycling moth-eaten vintage dresses for her daughter in place of buying anything new. The only thing here besides her clothes and shoes is a box shoved off to one side. You pick it up. Child-sized overalls, striped shirts, a small pair of trousers with suspenders still attached. One of those little sailor suits boys from the 50s were always wearing. When you pull out the last shirt, a note is revealed, tucked away in the bottom of the box, in a protective plastic sleeve. It's scrawled in almost illegible handwriting, written in some thick, brown, watery ink that's cracked with age. Mommy, I am in here too, and I love you. Your hands tremble. The note somehow making the tips of your fingers feel dirty, even as it sits behind a layer of plastic. You drop it back into the box, once again covering it with the clothes, shoving it back into the recesses of this forgotten closet where it belongs. You're done here. Return to the hallway. Finished with the tucked away room, you return to the hallway. Enter the middle room. This space was clearly once a nursery, though no child has been here for a long, long time. Check the bookshelf. The top shelf is occupied by antique picture books. Dick and Jane, books of nursery rhymes, ancient editions of Grimm's fairy tales. The lower shelves are full of educational material, from children's encyclopedias to writing practice workbooks. From the sheer number of learning-oriented books on the shelf, you get the impression that the children who lived here were not supposed to be as interested in fun and fiction as they were in diction and spelling. Your family may have been wealthy, but maybe not in joy. Explore. Read a few writing practice books. You leaf through a few of the practice workbooks, gently turning the near crumbling pages. Raisins, Mommy should take me and Mary Bell to the zoo. We have been very good girls and have not cried for a whole week. Mary Bell says elephants are so big, and I would like to see one. 3. I think it would be very fun, and Mommy would have a good time. All are signed with the carefully scrawled signature of Alexandra Scarlet. You flip through the rest of the book. Your eyes, unfocused as many practice sentences and letter copying pages flash by, but something near the back of the book gives you pause. In a section that starts with the prompt, "Today Alexandra continues with, "Talked to the boy in the wall." Book smart. This last prompt lingers with you. If all of these practice books are the same, you wonder what else you'll manage to find under "Today You grab the next copy, opening it to the first practice writing page. "Today I told the boy in the wall about my family. Then the boy in the wall said he is happy. He has a kid to talk to, too. I am also glad because Mary Bell is mean sometimes and tells me what to do. He is really nice, and I hope he can come out of the wall to play with us soon. Today I told the boy in the wall that I am sad. He was really nice and told me how he knows how to make Mommy be nicer to me. He said Mommy tucks him in every night and reads him stories and is never mean, and that if I was in the wall, Mommy would also be nice to me. He said there can only be one kid in the wall, so we will have to switch places. He will have to switch places with me, but Mommy will be nice to me. Then, so it is okay. Today I ate dinner with Mommy. She said she made me special dinner, and she sat with me the whole time, and I was a good girl and ate it all. Mommy is proud of me. It was a good day, and I am happy." The rest of the book is blank. You make your way back to the hallway. Follow the trail into the farthest room. You continue following the trail. Footprints approaching the farthest room down the hall. The door was clearly meant to be hidden, but it's been left open. The room is starkly empty save for a rug and a few candelabras. The lack of dusty old boxes and rotting antiques mark it as a distinct from the rest of the cluttered, forgotten spaces you've explored. Mystical. It pains you to stand in this space. Emotions hang over you. Strong, oppressive, and overwhelming thoughts that threaten to fill your lungs. You don't feel death here. You feel something worse. A deeper loss, one that's left a wound that is refused to scar. You can't help but fixate on the carpet in the center of the room. The corner is rumpled as if it had recently been moved. Explore mystical. Move the carpet. You pull the carpet up, exposing the bare floor and revealing what lies beneath. An ornate ring of sigils has been carved into the floor, 5 along the edges, with a 6th in the center. The circle emits a now uncomfortably familiar feeling. You can feel your gaze forced to crawl over every intricate detail of the carving in front of you. The serpents wrapped around the staff give you flashes of the room beyond the morgue and the darkness that swept through the house once it had been uncovered. The fist and chain makes you feel like you are back in the claustrophobic confines of the mine, surrounded by the angry hammering of its memories. The horns have the same nightmarish, dreamy feeling of the world constructed by the furious ghost of Charles Shaw Jr. The others are new to you. The feelings they admit are less intense, giving only vague impressions of what they might be tied to. Golden fields, the mewling of fresh souls, just slithering out from the womb and desperate to be fed. Another that rings like bells in your mind, calling you not towards it, but away from it, pushing you from its threshold and into the darkness. But the central symbol is strongest of all. It echoes out across the room, a vast ego proclaiming its dominance. This is all further confirmation of what the map in Enoch's study suggested. Move on. You continue forwards, towards the door on the far side of the room. You exit into a short hallway. There are stairs here, leading back down to the lower floors. But there is also another door. It's hanging ajar. The many locks and deadbolts along its edge, glimmering in the weak morning light. The door frame itself is gouged and splintered, evidence that some desperate creature tried to save itself from the room beyond, time and time again. Enter. You step forward. This was a prison cell. Everything about this place reeks of neglected humanity. The walls are covered in scratches, legible words mixed in with nonsense of desperate clawing. The one window set high in the far wall, fitted with a thick pane of glass, as if the iron bars just beyond it wouldn't be enough to hold the imprisoned. You can't help but notice that the doll from your closet sits watching you from the bed, one eyelid drooping. It adds an extra layer of menace to the already deeply unsettling room. Property of Alexandra. Mystical. The pain radiating from these walls howls through your mind. Whatever lived here lived in constant torment. But the etchings on the walls are more than just evidence of the suffering that went on here. Whatever was trapped in these walls was trying to send a message to you, or to anyone who might happen across it. Your eyes are drawn to the massive, almost letters, dug as deep into the brick as a cell's prisoner could manage, highlighted with whatever pigments were available. Mystical. It almost looks like a word, though none of the lines meet up, causing you to constantly doubt whether they're letters at all or just lines that fool the eye into imagining shapes that aren't there. Your stomach clenches with nausea as you run your eyes along the deep furrows in the wall. But whatever was in here wanted these words to be known, so you do your best to store them away, trying to burn the image of them into your mind, carved deep into the wall, bloody against the filthy brick. And then, one final detail grabs you. A metallic glint from the filthy, bare mattress. A doorknob. This is what you've been looking for. Was it left here for you? Take the handle. As you take it, a sound wraps around you. Music. The tinkling of piano keys, played by a clumsy hand. They echo up a narrow staircase at the end of the hall. You have your missing door handle. It's time to get out of here. Follow the music. You've come this far. Clearly, you're meant to go just a little further. The stairs take you into what you have to assume was once a servant's quarters, a network of cramped passageways hidden away behind the expansive rooms of the estate without so much as a window for illumination. But you persist and descend deeper into the bowels of the Scarlet Estate, the echoing piano your only company. Soon enough, you see light again, the sun creeping in through the edges of a nearly hidden door. You're at the end of another long corridor. Its high ceilings and tall windows are almost disorienting. As you step out from the cramped, gloomy stairwell, the music echoes mournfully in the vast space, a chorus of wind adding a melancholic harmony as it whips in from the overgrown courtyard outside. You've found your way to the first floor, but you've yet to confront your guide. On second thought, it's time to get out of here. Finish what you started and find the piano player. The musician plays on as you move cautiously through the dark. The slope now so dramatic it feels like walking downhill. Jagged remains of the floorboards jutting out like splintered trees. The flow of notes finally stops as you reach an open doorway to what was once a music room. Wayne stands from the bench of a battered grand piano, turning to face you. Angel of Music, answer his call. So now you've seen it, Lunar. He makes his way down the tilted floor towards you. A breeze passes by him, carrying with it the smell from the wound that is his body. I hope you enjoyed the show. He stops just a few paces away, and I trust you understand the implications of everything you've seen. If you aren't careful, and you put your faith in the wrong people, things could go very, very wrong for you. Talk. The phrase scrawled on that wall. What was it? Why does it feel bad to think of it? I'm glad you noticed. It's a weapon. Hold on to it. Did you need to carry me off in my sleep? A moment of weakness. I was impatient. How did I not wake up? You've been a heavy sleeper lately. This town has been demanding so much of you. And I was gentle. I'm here, aren't I? Can't you see? I trust you. You can tell me whatever it is you want me to know. Do you want to be somebody else's puppet, Lunar. I can guide you to where you need to be, but it's up to you to open your eyes. The witch holds some of the final pieces. Find her. Pry them from her hands. And then everything should start falling into place. The thought feels slippery. You're unable to hold on to it, and the holding is painful, like you're gripping onto it in white-knuckled fists. You're forced to let it go, it fades, unless you're already starting to forget about her. Memory is a disloyal thing, isn't it? Physical, easily manipulated, but something being missing from your head doesn't mean it's gone from the world. Mystical. There's a memory that I can't quite hold on to. A thought that almost hurts to think. Keep it in the back of your mind. Try not to let it hurt too much, but don't let her take it from you either. Do you guys say either or either? You'll remember when you need to. What was with the doll in that room? She liked it, so I liked it too. Were you the boy in the wall? It was nice to see it again after so many years. Does Tabitha know about all this? Of course. Why do you think she invited you here? She didn't know me then. It's different now. We've bonded. Do you think a flimsy bond, formed over the course of a week, will be enough to stop the generations of expectations and duty that have fallen on Tabitha's shoulders? Do you want to bet your freedom on that bond? Tabitha will always be a Scarlet. Who lived in that last room? Wayne cocks his head almost playfully. I did. I'd been in that room a long, long time. Though my being freed now is meaningless in the grand scheme of things, the town itself is enough of a prison that I might as well still be stuck behind that door. But at least I'm free enough to warn you. What do you mean the town is a prison? I can't leave. No one really can. As it stands now, Scarlet Hollow doesn't like letting go of its prisoners. They may be able to cross the town line, but not without paying a price. That can be changed, though. It wasn't always this way, and it was never meant to be. We can put an end to it. Who would I call? Stella? We need to call someone about this. Trust me when I say they wouldn't be able to help. The forces at work in Scarlet Hollow run deep. There is no one person they can arrest, no group of people they can blame and do away with. It is beyond the realm of flesh. But I know how to fix everything. I know how to keep you safe for as long as you live. I want to leave. I had enough of this place. I want to go home. I'm afraid that's not possible. One way or another, you'll be stuck here, and the more you try to leave, the worse the consequences will be. You will have to stay and face what's coming, but you won't have to face it alone. I trust you, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do about any of this. Wayne's shoulders seem to relax slightly, as if he's relieved. Good. 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 Our enemies rely on keeping us divided. They know how much stronger we can be together. Be careful who you trust. I will always be there when you need me. Wayne steps away, his shining eyes watching you unblinking. From behind his veil, before finally disappearing back into the darkness of the estate. Nothing left for you to do here but leave. You make your way back to where you woke up and slide in the handle into the secret door in the wall. It twists, and the door pulls back, and you stumble through your closet and back into your bedroom. You lean against your doorframe, relieved at once again having sturdy, unsloped ground beneath your feet, and moderately clean air to breathe. I went to McDonald's. I got some Dr. Pepper. The estate has gotten to you. After the events of this morning, your body burns with a ferocious itch to leave this place behind, to be anywhere but here. You leave in a haze, mindlessly grabbing clothes and an uncharged phone, barely even noticing your surroundings as you rush outside. The morning's revelations seizing your body and mind alike with a suffocating grip. The cell, the doll, Wayne's insinuation that Tabitha has known about all of this, and even more, that she has partaken willingly in your family's crimes. Not only that, but she has designs for you. Is it true? Book smart. I can't jump to any conclusion just yet. I was shown what someone else wanted me to see. Tabitha can't be trusted. Tabitha deserves a chance to explain herself. Tabitha needs to explain herself. Wayne cannot be trusted. That's true. Everything you found in the Forbidden Wing could have been the work of an unreliable narrator. Not that it saves you from the ever-tightening grip of anxiety strangling your lungs. The events of this morning aren't the sort of thing you can casually move to the back of your mind. You have to do something. This would probably be Stella. I feel like some of these choices go to branching paths. Okay, I'll go and end the video. I need to try to make shorter videos. I have a tendency to get carried away and keep reading. If anybody watched this, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, if I should continue this, let me know in the comments. Other than that, thank you for stopping by. I may be a bit tsundere, but I hope everyone has all the hugs and head pats you could ever want or need. Bye.